one action at all times within the MPP political dispensation. Now, Sebi, Amanyoko NDC, etu omusi ho say 2020, one be agenda 50-50 or Eastern region. Yes, to ye husi ho. Says I need any so the hunu bonny now, to assume any so no. Ye can ye hu boom a year plan is a year any man. Ye make sure say what is almost agenda 50-50 in the view. I told you, Sani idea, ye can ye hu boom. I know na ye no be no, ye to ye husi ho no more. Ye pese Eastern region, ye baako. Ewo yamanyo semu ni pia ekoye nim.
I think that a man can say NDP will never hand over to NDC, no.
When I Kwame election, electoral commission declare na say we win ya. Ube uko hand over mo before.
There be untimi.
Sanity. And so only me adwin as na me kan.
But e could pay by na manasa.
Say do be say be onipa na chia na no e no kan asem. Me na me gina stage so. E na me ye niema ye na ekura to me no. MPP. Ye na ye wa bem. Ye na ato ya ye nhyehyeye. Ama yede ebu oman no babia akwakodu no atorenchem kakra ababeto yen time was atorenchem no to yen no na sebio omo ayeni omo ye amanyosem organa ha no mo gbose se niema nkoyi agiagu asei ena me ka se ye niema asate emanimu so ebepeja se peja ne eto abana MPP ye hand over because minim say niema mu peja Ghana for in all elections o hwese ne amanyosem etie o Ghana ha the preferred political party MPP so amanfo abemu bua and not one consider another political party nti say ye niema ye dia na nya dia ye de abato no ana aban no ebemu bi nti mre ye niema call from COVID, Ukraine, and all the factors were against us. All the ratings agencies were against us. Things were real bad. At the time, the NDC thought that they had come to power. They had forgotten that it was 2 years to the election. To me, general stage, so na make say, when who say Nema ebe kosro, ebe duru June, forex bejina, enyinae.
Well, comparatively.
Ejina eko from gra. Eduane ebeba. Sebe ye, and no bemwa MPP and yadia ebe hand over power. And I believe that enu bemwa Ghana for be twaba ediama MPP. And eba no saswa uwinia unko hand over. Ntini so bi enya nchiremu fufuro no de nam Ghana no wote se be kasa wo ho achiri maka ma se mawie omo gina ho omo ti ase a omo ani gye no de omo ko omo chiremu eka obia ni Ghana ha no a single radio station, not one. And a friend me beside me say, Bryan, now some now can no. Say pa now patch. Obi am friend me. And obi a chile musa your pay and oko. And I'm saying to me baby. Because me nim adwin po a me de kan sa asem no. Na nye aman bo. Ana say me kasa e dia bo man debi. Na me kasa e dia share MPP fu nkran say enema be yie na yie a ye be san atena ban mu. Yie ni e win election a ye hand over edema MPP sebi enye MPP ne declare results electoral commission and e declare results electoral commission declare results obi ani wo Ghana ha obetimi di tumi na asine bo ne nsase bo se ompene president Rollins entimi anyesa president Mills entimi anyesa
David President Kufuor you mean
President Kufuor entimi anyesa
na President Mahama
Mills anyesa Mahama anyesa sebi President Kufuor do onyesa. Once the electoral commission declares, it is final. But the fact is that, I believe say electoral commission may declare Ediama MPP. Not only declare my MPP will not hand over sa power no more. Same time wana niema nkuya omuhayo omudeso omuba power na nya de mbenya power na ochena kan obi.
Eno na na opesa woka.
Sada me kai.
Ya ye ni hono nya sa na yete no. Enti na ye bisa nchirechire mu no. Peace FM. Talking about EC declaring, I'm not for declare. Mean this is what declare be.
Me declare my EC and I me declare my.
Some more 10 aspirants are here flag bearer. Mente baby a Bryan a declare fa.
Me what candidate papa.
Who will be?
Me member of parliament.
Me ntisa o candidate. We a member of parliament.
Me a member of parliament. Eastern region. Me jinemu dindindin. Amanyo ko MPP. Me ka ho bi. Na baby edu me ka say me ni candidate. Enya no kre. Me what candidate. But just like you said, be the dominim. Ewo me constituency.
Yeah.
And I me sign so ewo nkrofo a won hwe me ewo Eastern region. You know, for the first beginning of the year, I wanted to focus on the horse and not the jockey. Number one.
The horse being the MPP.
The horse being the MPP. Until we declare my way. Not that time. I thought it was too early. And yes, na akwako hadwin. Then number two, party no Eastern region in penny for Intino enya mepe ene me ho aye me de se menya me candidate na me dia to join na me hwihwi di sinko for consult enya sa na mepe se me ye no mepe se ye broad consultation na Eastern region ye to aba no e de command nipa baako the whole region say baby I ntimi nya 100%, but the majority of the region will vote for one candidate and no na ye hwe say ye be ye nti no consultation no egusu ekoso me wa me de impenifo bebre wo mo de, but what will determine and make me come out publicly bebia Eastern region super delegates no impenifo na beto aba August no bebia omo beto aba no akoro na akire me say ampa ye impenifo na wo region no mu no aha no mo pese ye de party ne ko enti ekoba say eno no enemy de no ehia de a na me gina mu dindindin pa aye campaign amasa nipa no region no achirechi mu achire region no de nti a yemfa yi na ankose anko amame a e wo se meti ase say na dodo no so ye den epe nti notwithstanding my preference no e wo se me ko gina be bia dodo no egina no na ye campaign because whatever it is Eastern region will vote as a block in the presidential primaries. And the indicator will be the super delegates. And Peniforno, a constituency chairman, council of elders, council of patrons, national council members of our region. But be only bet say Eastern region young corner. Intina yetu abandon region by region. But be ombe so much no. Me kwa jina hubi. E koma miu ankwa ma miu mekwa jina hubi. Na maboa aboa Eastern region nano ni akoho. And no na me pese me.
Oh yeah, sure say free akuto your candidate.
Doctor.
Who say free akuto on your candidate? Say ja over Gina Kunya nti na me.
Senior member of the party, just like the other 9. I have great respect for him, but I wish I could say A or B on him. The makana say super delegates no. And there's a nepa me candidate no there. Say oh candidate na ebiana ankofa ho, but me declare my support until the super delegates give direction on where we go this August.
Ebiana ankofa ho yate say ububa yeso yate be yate. Bryan, why be a Greek minister be bosumi be ahini be anan konum ni na rural ministry ho o share adwuma da ho o share a Greek sector na it was saying
Kwame,
yeah,
me hu say Ghana no me ko rural ministry me say Ghana no kuaye ni aduane sem no say yampe kwan foforo a enche bia no ye benya problem na planting for food and jobs buy na ababe yi bi papa stabilize system no aboa peasant farming contribute to marginally to GDP agric growth rate ekosro na mom the rate at which I was ye de call na ye ma oman aduane ye de bi kwa manone kopesika eba oman no mu no na me feel say enkonisa enti no ya ye nhihye baboso me ko wura ho no any enable so many nine on Kwame. Ya ye bi so pa edikan. Ye cocoa nsam. Ko ye no na cocoa challenges kakra e wo ho. Omampani efre me de me ko share dem e kire me nani so ade hunu e wo cocoa hu. Say ni na me pese me ye e wo cocoa 1.5 years 2 years I was a cocoa board essentially ni nine so den pa
adena enna ni na so
enna ni nine so papa but Omampani ye ni clear say within 1.5 2 years no pese cocoa board e be gina ni nine so ejina so e ma me ni cocoa board in penning for the board I come up with a turnaround strategy e dia co cabinet ama cabinet approve so turnaround strategy na making cocoa board a start implementation enchibia ubetimu nsem
turnaround strategy I know then
Kwame ohwe cocoa board edikan cocoa board problems ni na because of niema miensa first one cocoa roads cocoa roads obia Ghana ha bia be fa bia obia pekwan cocoa growing areas akwan a was say de twen e ba cocoa no e ba krom no e beji e be ye bui down me ma Ghana no every year almost 10,000 metric tons of cocoa
e de take e kanoso
nti nye Ghana ye sika na erikotu ayo
ombeje akosi da ben
I think I cover 3-4 years no ma jewi 10,000 metric tons of cocoa and no can ya saw them here nei eno hu ka cocoa board na eden etua hu ka and the third one cocoa bills here na Kwame me so we ka ya 2016 2017 cocoa board a drop here from 3,000 to 2,000 prekope na so what can the total cost of production of cocoa ekuafono emodembo cocoa marketing Kodapek any hun sense na you need about $2,600 2,600 that is the cost and in Ghana Cote d'Ivoire ninano it hovers around sa price $2,600
okay
and a cocoa ebe drop it from $3,000 to $2,000 intina ye boka $600 Kwame
all these years be 600
Kwame Ghana ubeye den yakoka kire cocoa kuani say
aboka
cocoa bo aba form inti ye ba be te cocoa price so but just say what dey ebesi wo kroba
anya possible sir
anya possible
ye be bow dede
sanete inti no dey ba ye ne say cocoa board koso ko board bosia e dey so e kana abado so dey tua cocoa ekuafo sa ka ne beda ho e to so mienu 2016 2017 ye kwa G syndication loan no MPP ebe fa aban no na opuninum say 1.2 billion
Dr. Opuni
ye kwa G say ye de ba be to cocoa no yes asika no
assassin
anyhow
saying
Kwame ye ba aban no ye ba aban January yakoye syndication September October but what just here October ne yakoye syndication no ye syndication no ye ba aban January October November December no na sika no
asa
ye nto cocoa so ye Ghana cocoa no so akenrem the cocoa board na also woni ko bobosia fufuro kra no one we talk on the cocoa nti saa we na John Mahama Mreso president Mahama Mreso so no on G cocoa board G loans bi mills president mills na chassis cocoa board ko board bosia bi Mahama mo be refinance ye 2016 yen so ye ba ye e ka na ababe da ho and the drop in the cocoa price bosia e ko boy ntino saa niema we na be compound ye Bank of Ghana be so yasene. Unfortunately,
but one can say and yes, somewhere discount woman.
No, unfortunately for cocoa board.
I just want clarity on that. Or Chinebi yanko you one uncle Sibon.
And Niema miensa. Cocoa road Bui Dam, and a cocoa bills, and a me check quiet the cocoa board problems, no, a buying.
Okay.
And he said, oh, yes, I need my ways, me and some if you are. Cocoa board is an extremely profitable operation.
Okay.
And you know, it was a matter of government policy. And I'm a cocoa, MPP government policy, successive government's policy, and a Epia cocoa board. I could do baby, but so we use a Bui Dam, cocoa roads, cado, and a cocoa bills. If you there, cocoa board is a very profitable operation.
Okay.
Until yes, will be a quack or jidney, a discana was an enum and answer mismanagement be and a quack disaster. Anyway, a man penny and clear say through the debt restructuring, cocoa board a cado.
Yeah.
It's unsaid now. Me interest rate 35%, 30%, 31%, you know, and yes, sustainable. And you know, you restructure debt, you know, and then apart from cocoa board, beat me I then etua omo cocoa bills are assembly anyhow.
Nti say o meet me ajo ma home.
See how they ahomia bem, see how no enye bosomi bia na ye betua bio. See how no every 6 months bia no on betua principal and coupon over a period of time cocoa bills in na cocoa board be then e betimi etua.
Okay.
Cocoa roads no. Yeah, rationalizing. No. We had a large stock of cocoa contracts. I had ma. It's as a 20 no contractors no. Intimi and conquer. Yeah, rationalizing. No.
What kind of bro food they any rationalizing chichi mu
ye? Ye be film.
Na bi hu here.
E kwan bia hu here.
Okay.
E kwan bia hu here. But say cocoa board any sika no na. What they kwa koye sa kwan no. Inte kwan bi wo ho no ya ma contract no. Contractor now 50%. I was a cocoa board pesika, no the massa contractor. But contracts be one more year, my contractor no cry and call young here baby a quantity. And the I was here ye free mo. Inti ye rationalize and also of course Bui Dam the young we are intimate. But then can see pa na a walk cocoa board turnaround strategy no. A sika he make for. And no a free cocoa mreso 1906 was a day. Any cocoa farmers are Ghana ha. You know more ni. Akoye say a sumwa sidra. Any cocoa a careful Eddie. And no man penny made it clear. Says Adi no coin bia so it was here sano.
Okay.
The Indian is a if be net FOB. Ya bought cocoa world market price no. A man saying jaso no. Na cocoa board say enye no percentage na betu ama akuafo yen afeni e ba be yi cocoa road ye ba be yi Bui Dam ye ba be yi
cocoa bills
ye ba be yi cocoa bills ye ba be yi fertilizer ye ba be yi we omo chedam cocoa mu memfa no sa kan kasa na make no yes ani ma we na awia na mo say akuafo ye kwotena adan mu no say na yen ye feel say ye beti afri mu nti no ye tie no fi mu a na e ka say a mo benya percentage say man penny said there be saa de no e wo say ye bo e bo wa mansan dwa so a ye mfa ni say percentage we e kwakuafo ho nti ye bo a say ye bo say cocoa 2000 a cocoa kuani nim say na menya
okay
de aka no mo mfa nko manage mo ho anso a mo na maboka enye se mo kote mo nyema nyina ne mo mfa so nyina free mu a mo ba kire cocoa akuani until we have moved for the first time in the history of this country. We have moved cocoa pricing from net FOB, that is paid to farmers, to gross FOB.
Just a niabo amanonino or honey percentage in free.
I know they'll be hard to be.
Yeah.
The cocoa price and now we do 3,500 or so then your boy creating him so we say. And you're afraid I'm all better say cocoa board don't call and contain and sana wababe. But
under some new arrangement, cocoa board beats me a year still.
Absolutely.
You're sure?
100%. Ya young contano over and over again. Ya koya actually cabinet. I'm a cabinet approval. And I have the letter that the president directed us to do as far back as April ending. Apart from common name, there was a trauma letter. Say krachi me do koi sa die we na me pesa oyema kokko akuafo sumwasi dwano sesano, and we have been able to deliver. I don't want to give you the percentage or give you the numbers. President Ankasa ye hwe nim so mampani eba be ye ho announcement hopefully in the coming weeks, but not later than 5 weeks from ene. Omampeni ankasa ediba be tudwa na koko akuafo ehu the major changer ebeba omabrabom ene omusikasemu. That is what is in the turnaround strategy, and that is what one of the things I've been able to do in the last 4 months. The other thing that we have been able to do, Kwame, is to change the structure of the planting for food and jobs.
Ohopa na yeba no hona me say obia ahonde ne ntokwa ne mentiase ne ewo. Planting for food and jobs. Finance Minister Beka say yebeye part 2 and now phase 2. Say as a Greek minister also catch him say brofo kakaka changing the structure of planting for food and jobs. A ding na obey.
Great. Ghana were about 3.5 million farmers.
That's a lot.
I was surprised.
3.5 million?
Yes.
That's about 10% of the population.
And so we are feeding on tomatoes, on onions, on rice.
I was coming to that. I didn't hear tomatoes ni jene ni mekone. How? Yebeka.
PFJ no. It was providing input subsidy.
And only hearing.
Say fertilizer, seed, and mechanization. Mfidia ye kuya no. Say ne bono emfa say 1,000 a buy say obema 25%. Obe yi sa 25% no efiso. Inti fertilizer no obia koto fertilizer no na say Minister of Agri jitumwa ko Ghana hani na yesi ateso 25%. It started from a high of 50% even on seeds.
Okay.
And they buy na a drew 15% subsidy. Now fertilizer no Kwame enru from. The problems be brave. Me hear structure no nam se debi. So say na the latter stages of PFJ no fertilizer distribution in there, then I cannot support it. Timiko church abaimwe cabinet kwanya PFJ no boadie but say ye ni say ya ebe konkan asinsenia phase 1 no etie no. Diplomatically
we catch say fertilizer aspect of PFJ ankoye.
No. I'm not saying that. So my example. Fertilizer bought ebedru $1,000 per metric ton. Any EMA subsidy 15%. Ebedru $850 per metric ton. But the world market price of fertilizer ene ankasano about $650, $700. No, but I'm saying say in the peak of the fertilizer challenges. Now fertilizer $1,000 per metric. It be quite $1,200. Inti 15% subsidy now. It be drew $850 per metric ton.
Metric ton, yeah.
And then no fertilizer no about $600 per metric ton. But what I say? So why give a subsidy again?
Yeah.
World market no am I in subsidy that?
Yeah. Up 400 crowd.
Exactly. And to say yes, I'm a 15% subsidy bill
of the 600.
Of the 600 no. Now me feel say a social agriculture bia ye pese ye de aban sika about 600 million etugu keke. In a way it will be a huge burden on government because however the world market has given us a subsidy. I didn't think it was fair.
So Akosra, would you play for subsidy again?
If it goes up. That's what we should have done. We should have set a benchmark. Say Ghana Acheampong no, your fertilizer no price ye beton be $500 per metric ton. Say cost $600 per metric ton. We will give a subsidy of $100 to bring the price back
to 500.
500. But wait here, price no it move from 600 to 700, 15%. 700 to 1,000, 15%. 700 to 1,000 to 15%. So nobody can plan or organize around this. So we decided that we're going to change it from an input subsidy to an input credit. In fact, say we clear and no na me okumewu National Service Farms.
Yes, you have a
Aye. O clear 1 acre, 16,000 Ghana cedis.
1 acre.
Aye.
O clear and say.
Asase mono kwaye.
You spent 16,000.
Aye. Say o high bulldozer. Abe bunuya.
Abe trakwine.
Kwine cry dey yifim. Ube bunuya to 2 roots apam so aye bibia say kwame. Asase we yaye na fuo dia ma afede obetime adua no. O kai 16,000.
Enye better.
Debbie. And near 1 acre. Into Casa Bay 10 acres. 160,000.
You go first canoe.
Sana me patchere. Unreal. I feel now uba beto fertilizer. Now wabeto seed. A bro open hybrid seed and then number 500 cedis or say then a bag. Depending on. Intino ema kuyayeno eyedini.
Yeah.
To the air can say instead of say yeah be ma 15% subsidy on seed and fertilizer no. So kwame ene wo pese wo ye kua aban ebe ta wachi ama ya yes land clearing amount. Na wo ka 16,000 no ye the bill number but wontua ye be ni seed fertilizer be kasa ama fertilizer supplier na seed supplier so ama wontua udua wie na se no baye ne ba e kana ya bo wo hu no na ya tie fim no ayeden ye de tuatua obia instead of so be call bank akobo bosia insi hu 30% akoye kua no eno kra wo kwa me ne enya office wo kwa de say office ye fentu kwa e be ma bosia
no say me office you say me to ed ba ho
na we dia no dey oh nipa dodo na no woni ko bank so woni ko pay 10 acres hu sika which is about we shall say for about 200,000 bosia enya dia bank no the average even below average person kwa bank ni farmer
David
average person kwa bank ni farmer
David
entino say aban betimi catalyze na ye fe obi amsec obi or provide agric machinery kwabe yes adona ma na fertilizer supplier na supply na seed supplier no so supply eno ase obedi no kre na ono ba ye ne ba enya say ye ka say de ma oni ekwakoda ye gina so enya be ka say bro no
because ka baby say we we na say phone anye ya na yende
yeah anye ye say anye ya vijase ni na extension officers no any event is aggregators no any una tie fom ho na no ba ni ba ya jomusika that ensures say a lot more people can go into farming.
Okay,
it brings the cost of financing agriculture to almost zero. Because and then Peace FM hamuna mutaye advert they will hear news was here.
This sweet chocolate drink.
Aha, this is Ghana agriculture. They will hear ni asase. Oja say, and then utimi enyasa eno krapo no omampanini National House of Chiefs be din komo say because of PFJ phase 2 no one mamranti eno ne mabawa no ensase ana obia opese okokua ye num no omuma omunsase no na ban fa na hoodin emeta omachi no muntimi enyekua no. That is one thing that we have been able to do in the last 4 months, change the structure of PFJ phase 1 now to the PFJ phase 2. I know there ye dey kuaye eba from kra because we have to be able to feed ourselves and it is possible. We should be able to feed ourselves. It's just the structure. Yetimi aye. Kwame, etosumi ensa yetimi aye bosomi mi ensan. Bosomi enan.
Enan.
Oil palm.
Abe.
Kwame negu.
Really?
Oh, negu.
Abe ya Malaysia for be fa wa ha dia ye no ye de negu.
Afi de fi Malaysia baha ebo na woni de ba no. Ama ye local industry. Omo ya beno chifu top top ne sa microphone ni na no ene no adwuma no egu
minister o pa che se ye kra abe fi Malaysia
ye kra oil no oil no
Malaysia for na be fa abe ni free hakusu They say crabby be free.
Nim baby a car no a boy ya sa to renchem no ato ye.
And a boy the prayer pa.
Me na make a chiro. Yeah, Kwame me say enye abenu nko o. Enye you see there's definitely something wrong with us.
Yeah.
There's definitely because me agree the sabe me no so hwe say na mafuti a me ntani de bi dokoro ba ko enu ka me ntimi ni ntimi ni enche da nkokuaye ne ho papa but kakra na me mabehu no so there's something wrong with the structure mami me say wasem.
Yeah.
How many farmers na wunim?
Good question. A few kakra bi pe
omo no emu ahe na large scale farmers.
In fact, minimum a large scale, but could win a national best farmer.
No, large scale, no, only the large scale. No. Konako had a large scale. I don't think that Ghana large scale farmers they do 1,000.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They can't large scale. You can't farmers 3.5 million now. Do wanna as I say one plot. One plot no no mekosim, bodiesim, banchisim.
And that's on your farmer.
Get me na make na oka.
Maka.
I do want a majority of them. One plot, 1.5 plots. Bibia won't be. But what I say, we can't feed a nation with that structure of farming. We can't. It's not possible. We can't.
Ghana plantation style farming,
but a cost. Commercial farming, you want to
commercial farming, yeah.
Yes. The price to enter, cost to enter. Nibodini. Ukomuswa. We are middle income for no farmers.
Yeah. US especially.
US, Holland, Netherlands. Because we the rich are farmers. Ghana, the poor. It's because of the way we farm, because of the way we crop. There's a problem. Oko USA, they apply about 120 kg, 120 kg of fertilizer per hectare, 8. Because on Timinto,
Debbie, I'll go first canoe.
On Timinto. So, and that is a problem that PFG2 is going to change. And back to it, oil sector, there was a problem. And we have been able to go to EMT, go to cabinet, and restructure it. I mean, personally, details because it could cause some issues in the system before it is announced. And in the last 4 months, Kwame, you restructure cocoa, and a big announcement is going to come on the side of cocoa, and that announcement is going to come from the president. We've restructured PFJ phase 2. We've taken a decision on the oil sector, and we've taken some bold decision about the restructuring of the ministry itself. That is what we have done significantly
in 4 months.
Because you're boy Juma.
Well, who has you form you
problems no any so and problems no Kwame. Look, poultry.
Me baho. Livestock in general. And yet, while we remedy at was poultry, piggery,
just say
cattle rearing.
Do you know that we produce only 4% of the of the 4% of the poultry we consume in Ghana?
Maybe. Just saying, Kokon, Kusiani, Adia, ye di Wagana, Henano. Ye queer for 4% to pay.
4%.
How is that possible? 96%
no, we produce 15,000 metric tons.
And what's our requirement?
Our consumption is 325,000.
How is that?
That's a problem. Kwame, that is the problem.
And today, any solution?
So, yeah, well, there is a solution. In fact, I don't know how we pride ourselves as Ghanaians when we have such major challenges and we look on. In fact, even though we consume 325,000 metric tons of
poultry product. That's a lot.
Yes. We produce only 15,000. And look, I know maybe if you are if you are poultry farm, no, my bomber there estimation 15,000 metric tons. The total installed capacity, say, Casa ye now you produce poultry. The whole Ghana, all poultry farms, all processors, BBI, we have only 25,000 metric tons of installed capacity.
Not 300,000 year fine.
We don't even have the farms to produce the 300,000 metric tons. We don't have. So what we are trying to do between June and December is to at least get to the installed capacity.
Just some more 100 and now some more Jumano.
The poultry farmers came, good processors came, until we just want to now move from 15,000 metric tons.
And could do 25.
And could do 25. At least in poultry farms now Ghana and starting Juma and produce a chicken for us.
But at what cost?
Well, we come to but it depends. The cost. Look at the cost that we use to import poultry.
Yeah, because almost like I say, feed, veterinary services, marketing and distribution channels, taxes, electricity. They are not competitive at the end of the day.
No, see, if Ghana happy, and a bro nipa dinkukudi.
Really?
Yes. A Bruna ye turn 270 Ghana cedi 50 kg bag. And one also na poultry farmers neto. Ghana happy.
You need specialized for cocoa.
You see, because normally no, anka yes, Bruna ye sort grade A for premium processors, Nestle, big companies no in grade A maize. Grade B, human consumption. And no, you turn 270, be turn 200. And then I mean, you di benkundo, kuno ne honiamaniaman. Grade C, poultry. And no price no, ever form. Ghana no, yanya desa. Intino,
you didn't need Afra.
Because, kwesi menu a wadon e bro. We don't have central processors 1 year's way, and we are dealing with that. So we are dealing with poultry farmers in Asia, and we understand the problem. My price I want to me maize no, they will be profitable and be able to produce soya. My price, and we are working to supply them at those prices. They can produce. So we understand the cost. We've met with them. So by end of the year, we should be able to meet our target of 25,000 metric tons. Whilst we are there, we have to increase our installed capacity from 25,000 to 75,000. So we are putting in structures now. 2 structures. One, to increase our production, our installed capacity to 25,000 and fulfill it. The other is to put the structures in place.
To go to 75.
To go to 75 by end of next year. Until we have developed a 5-year plan for poultry food self-sufficiency. It will take us 5 years to get there. As we go along, we will now be reducing our export. Kwame, in Kokonam now, we can do party near this every one because here. No, I could call 9 back so saying speak microphone. Ghanaians prefer the made in Ghana chicken than the imported chicken. You know that.
I feel no
yes, and even your poultry in Kokonu and you're much more healthy. Yes, in Ghana I am pe GMO. Oko kan GMO ene say Kwame Ghana and if you chineko ye be GMO chicken and na Tuesday or channel Bryan, your former minister for agriculture. Ye obia person obeti GMO chicken asem. And so Kokonu do na ye kraba ye no e fo say dey. nkoko a yɛde na wɔtwe mienu na anyi ne sere baako te sɛ mabasa ɛno no yɛte ho yɛwe. Look at Burkina tomatoes. And no na yesi Ghana for pe no ehun den aduane wom anamebo amame. So Burkina, they allow GMO production of tomatoes.
In terms of tomatoes no enye organic.
GMO. Really? And you know yields no much higher than here no. Because it's GMO. So just as we Ghana had here, say pay GMO. Me can say yes, it means me what you must say?
Yeah.
Yes, pay GMO. But we have a lot of imported stuff in this country. It's produced along those lines, but we don't accept it. And improve season, no, even though it's improved, no, and to a whole production. No, but these are things that we have to deal with. And to hear Ghana poultry now. Yankukono, much better. So
it's here the chemicals in name, steroids in name.
Debbie. Now, say Ghana poultry akoko daho na abrofo they imported daho. Who difference? Who don't sacred chimua? Who say we di alabraka? But what I say, and you know, we believe that the Ghanaians, even if the cost is slightly higher than the imported chicken, Ghanaians will go for the made in Ghana.
But you want ubeka cost asemwa na abeye affordability. Se Ghana dieno eno na ahondin wom eno na enye chemicals enye say da mi kodwom. Na se no ye 10 cedis. Na foreign one ye 8 cedis 50 pesos. No kwa to 8 cedis 50
but uto 8 cedis 50 pesos na no wato ho paracetamol ne blood pressure medicine. O ka sa anya mani na bomu a ebe pat Ghana 10 cedis no.
Me kabon wi na maka all die be die.
You know,
oh, no problem no.
But I'm saying say
because if we want the more competitive pricing because almost a cost that the common. Me person may advertise movie, but a few friends are more poultry.
Michelle Winina,
Boris B. No, Boris B. Or Hadrian Papa. Crash of a mount.
Neni Jinko Koyen.
Minia Barco Lawrence Bwedi, I'm in the school. Or not any smaller skills in Boris, but Omunia minimum, Omuya poultry, why Juma. But and one of the major things they will tell you, Charlie, bro, young money had the Bayamana, you know, you're crabby bray. Into your bread, young my person in the French fiacco level and our poultry are healthy, you know. Your bread, those are the people I'm talking about.
I hear you, but those are the people we are also talking to.
I pray so.
No, we have. I've met Boris B more than 10 times. I've spoken with him more than 50 times.
Boris, and in frame me build that. I'm doing it publicly. In frame me build beside me said I've been my Greek program. And frame me build some my well from her. And the ministers were sure being paid do. I'm done. I finished my national service with you.
But Boris here, one of the anchor farmers, because of a processor.
Yeah.
And then we are also there are a lot of small holder poultry farmers in the Ashanti Bono areas. We are going to link all of them to Boris B. Because we are trying to develop about 10 anchor farmers in the country.
Brian, we are sure saying you Kenya bro for now catch me idea obey.
What Boris B number? Me you sure say Boris and could be a friend with you.
I mean can say you Kenya ebe baso.
Hey. Na yeah, and yes ebe baso.
Timelines.
But I've told you say
end of next year.
End of this year. We should be able to at least
25,000.
Our installed capacity of 25,000 metric tons. By the end of next year, Ghana should be able to reach 75,000 metric tons.
Should be, will we?
Yes, we should be. We will. Absolutely and without a doubt. We will be there. Because either say you be decided, say, what we consume, the 325,000 metric tons, no? Yeah, you be produce, and I didn't say, go your book. Na ya hwenyame. Yes, but Nyankopon say yankasa yenkoye. Entino ye tu ye wansi ho say we should be able to get to 25,000 metric tons end of this year and get to 75,000 metric tons. And we need the support of everybody. Okba Koko and Semia Kwame.
Yes.
you talk about it, you don't get the support, especially on the area of smuggling. Côte d'Ivoire, who kofa cocoa at the bagana ha. The minimum of the actual crimes on the boat you.
Hey, I need to football.
No.
Ya boat you.
Yeah, the actual crowd. Ube fa cocoa, Côte d'Ivoire cocoa, at the bagana. Yeah, the actual crowd near boat you.
Hey,
as a Ghana, dear. Ye di fihani de Côte d'Ivoire ni asanchi aye panka ho. So just ye ni e kono ye ni e kono. So just the whole of I think about 2-3 weeks the Eastern Corridor border. Cocoa one beans back Ukrama.
From Côte d'Ivoire.
No, the Eastern Corridor.
The Eastern Corridor.
One bean back idea away cocoa beans back one. And I'm not kidding, literally.
Yeah.
Why? We will be able to set up cocoa factory or talk cocoa Côte d'Ivoire Togo border also.
Really?
Togo won't produce cocoa. Don't know about set up cocoa buying company. And in
Ghana for.
And we invest cocoa no for do wanna more. Weedicides, pesticides, Kodapek, Niamano, Yabuamuma, cocoa no ba. We invest millions and millions of dollars.
No one
cocoa ni ba near smuggle. So just say so in Sembebri, but I brought it and say agenda na yedia to on PFJ phase 2 to deal with poultry, to deal with tomato production, to deal with onion production. We need the support of all Ghanaians.
Bryan, your background is also in security. Now, how come say yes smuggle product out of a country? Now, what are you doing about it?
If yes, see an smuggle you.
You better give example.
Number one, the reasons why.
I feel that what process is
a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But the reasons why people smuggle cocoa is price.
Yeah, they get a better price across the border.
Yes, and we have dealt with that aspect by changing the gross FOP price. Now farmers are going to get a much better price. It is hard smuggling no. Number two, say obi enwa chini na obi hu ye ne de. Say still anoro de smuggle na Côte d'Ivoire lorry kwan no enwa no pe and na Togo lorry kwan no enwa no pe. We are going to launch an operation called Catch and Share.
Yeah, no, you're
yeah, chikuku no a obia wo border no so bia across the Ghana no. Say o chikuku no a o de ba ye ne o chempe 50-50. Ntino enye police for no kwa ana immigration officer no Ghana ni bia timi boa na ye chikoko ni ba 50-50.
Obenya percentage.
Question bia ni ho ye nko meeting. Car ni ni koko ni ni car na de eno no ye de court we a na emphasize no ya che. But cocoa beans ni de tua o ka hwa. Across the borders of this country because we have given a much better price, competitive price, probably much better prices than our neighbors. So there's no incentive to smuggle. But if you then still want to smuggle, then we will intensify our catch and share operation.
How about cocoa processing? I didn't need me MPJ Muwaha.
Yeah, bipa.
Are you sure?
Yes. Well, you see, and many people on why you're buying. A bank can only create the environment.
Because say she I am fan say make offer equipment aba with expertise. Aba ye cocoa processing pa. Why do I go? Ministry of Agri, Exim Bank.
But those who want to do it, they know where to go.
Well, but you go and meet a wooden door closed.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think so.
I know what I'm talking about.
What it is that it is not enya idea. Menu ni kwabena betimi di omutiabom ananti akọ se kwakoye because emunsem no edoso kakra emunsem no eyedru sikasem na ye de ye cocoa processing no anodin but omo wo mu no I don't think they are in bad business. Look, in Ghana, we produce cocoa into cake. All two or three companies in the Western region. They are doing fine. We want more people to get into cocoa processing and produce chocolate. It is Kwame, you know we are the second largest producers of cocoa in the world.
Yeah.
20% of the total as a country. We produce about 20% of the world's cocoa. Now, the total world market value of cocoa is about 100 billion.
So we should be getting at least between 10 and 20 billion.
Exactly.
But here we are.
In some area. But I think because we have a plan, we are
Bryan,
working.
Is it not also because sometimes ABIM earlier now talk about seeds? Me bra penyin bi. Your friend Professor Dankwa or Waki. Only know.
Pa.
West Africa Center for Crop Improvement.
Minimum pa. Obeda me kada ba question bo.
Hey, what question Professor Dankwa bo? Why na small?
Is that seed?
One sankrofo na omo no ne passion no baby ne passion one no. Uko down uko share ba wawu. But let me be saying what on case of a down but that may be sir in kita hu dey need to say
Professor Dankwa say wa me first wa send no text
and by but message said Bando be beside me say he was talking about seeds. We have some in Ghana.
Make sure say wa mo be send no text because obo ni din penage say wakai Boshe now the Boshe say Professor Dankwa oh yeah dear papa
yeah. We're winning international awards, Crania, there.
Because Ghana na obi ye bibi wo kukwema yenko fa no mbesi pronso na ye mona baso na onye bi nka ho. But obi anka bebia de wa ye dru no. Was say Ghana ye fa ni chechiri. Na ye boa no, and that is what Ministry of Agric wants to do with the center now. Why yes ho no. We want to because to get improved seeds.
Yeah.
We have to talk to in Ghana. He's one of the key people that we have to work with.
Yeah. And
we certainly, and any Boshe up the command and say, Ministry of Agric will work with the center. Abaya Maniska in the past, Ura Kenofria Tanum, I think about 2-3 years ago, committed about $1 million to him. And I know they paid up. Okay. Or I believe they paid up. And we have to continue that support so that the center, provided the improved seats. The Ama Ghana. We are on course.
Ain't Waki for Empacho Professor Dankwa ne ebusia for Jennifer nomine keka ho. Bryan, obianim say obianim obia public himself background their security and IT. Now, Sanyama me anyway, security and IT. How would it improve Agric? A crime man so and I the Agric because Agric say Kofi Annan the kind so we should make Agric sexy and Obianim said new technologies are buying Agric. Any ideas then are there?
But I've told you some major things that I have brought. Cocoa board turnaround. I'm
looking at the role of IT in all of it.
Me buffer stock. We've deployed.
Hey, what question, bo?
Oh, let me say, me idea mean to me come in you.
Some of caterers and food one. What suppliers? No.
Yeah, Tiomuka.
We are sure.
Oh, Kwame.
Maybe 100% and a trebi.
Say, me can say by 17th of July, me to 50%. Miss me to now me man say 17th of August, me to the other 50%.
Ebo.
Me to but Kwame, you see, me answer about question on IT and security and the effect on agriculture. Buffer stock people confused the buffer stock suppliers with the school feeding suppliers. The school feeding suppliers in the Sebi Jasa. Bia Fama no Enkusi Boni. I was on my way Bujua Krejuma should be the word. Kitin but buffer stock suppliers no. Enye sikakitwa business on you. So oti adwuma mo ya obesore fi ha.
Akoyebi.
Me na make a chiro. Because this is about an 800 million cedis a year business.
That's huge.
Now, a car, we're talking about 200 million.
Wow.
A binomo ka emubo din specific. Scan a bit nobody. Obako for 20 million, 30 million. Obako for.
Wow.
And you know, and yes, we're dealing with say any equator duasi na equako yes. Hey, why ye Juma 2022? As I the invoice about if say October, November, December 22. Yeah, what 2023 June. Sebio 6 months. Yeah, 2022. I call Parliament. I call 2020. I call 2021. I call 2022. Yeah, kanina hundreds of millions. Na akem busumi siam busumi sa afikra. Anyone na yejume. And you see Kwame.
Ebi anu akwaji bosia bank.
No cre. Kwame dey tell me say, "Oso amajuma no almost supply ebi out there muba ochina now the invoice ochina now the tomatoes now the way now the way back now the way call it's sort of it's a turnover.
It's a running business.
Yeah, it's a running business. You know, ebi ba ko mienu bi betimi akokam. So but they see and me na hu kakra. But ye na ye dey tu ye hufo. We have deployed IT. I have instructed Buffer Stock to deploy IT in their system effective immediately, and I know that they are procuring an IT system one be used to nipa supplier no invoice no be hiti Buffer Stock validated by education. You be capture then they prepare the payment and get finance to release it. In this case on their payments shouldn't take more than 3 months going forward. That is where we have also used IT.
Talking about IT, is it because we are influential about IT and our payment system organ and now to me shabo? Semi triambu na aba. So you're influential with the IT and the payment system in our country. Ain't now to me general so shabana because then you be new beyond bit me a share sabon. Because you're not in TSA ubet me aka say bosumi wan ha min triamka. Ampampa untiaka.
Well, me a minister for food and agriculture. At least me say mano edu dwem kakra. And one say ode ahode foforo adwen foforo any finance minister, any education minister atena se achechiro mu. Uko finance ministry. Bibia ye agent o. Uko finance ministry. Everything, every invoice da mo ponso a e wo so mutua no. Agent. Road contractor bi akwa jebosia wo bank awakwa ye kwan ya yentua ne card payment ye agent. Akachi Regional Hospital Episka Koto Nru agent. Konebu Teaching Hospital agent. Bibia ye agent. National Security agent. Into the Buffer Stock Koto ho.
There was no agent.
I was say woman who say agent. Because the hono bibia e beba ho bia no.
Pressure also.
E bi na make akire wo. Enti ne se wonya akwenya ne finance minister no hia na o cheche no mu say ampa na me go punsu ni na ye agent. And so there mami big akra na me fanko so we na no. Na mami bosome na say tu ankrofo na then he's able to have that flexibility and plan. In any case, omo kana e bae no. E ade a e koloko wo baby. And as I said, and yes, I know Mudija. I just want to make some quick correction.
Yes.
Yeah, fertilizer application, 25 kg per hectare.
25 kg
yes,
per hectare.
Not 5 kg.
Not 5 kg.
But abrochie no na make us say, US you are looking about 120 kg. China quite there about 1,200 kg. Yeah, you see 25.
25, you know.
25. It's something that I really manu from you intimate me.
No problem.
The right figure no. And to enti kwame yeguso aya ye and you say poultry, tomatoes, rice, onion, maize, 10 crops and poultry there. By 5 years time no, na Ghana. You're self-sufficient.
How about piggery?
Piggery is not part of the program a PFJ 2.0, but it is part of the ministry's program. Two things. Operation PFJ 2.0 in there, they solve a specific food security problem. But Ministry of Agriculture, through the Animal Production Division, is working to promote poultry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bryan Acheampong, Member of Parliament, Abetifi, Minister, Agric, and Opay. We are born come a little over 1 hour near food supplies question. My answer that way. National Food Buffer Stock. Oshomobo says 17th July, we 50%. 17th August or so, but I can 9 days. Into your better 10
I can 9 days.
I can 9 days.
17th will be a piano anymore.
I can 9 days. It was 17th August, so 9 days deadline from here. It is strategy now. Asematom. Afe na waki die for naba. Era Jennifer. My birthday mate Jennifer. Belated birthday wishes to you, Jennifer of Waki. But say Mimbi-san, does he know about Waki? Well, yes, Jennifer, he says he does. And he says he's also made a promise to Professor Dankwa, say he will provide support. Inti tell Prof that Mr. Bryan Acheampong, in fact, Dr. Bryan Acheampong, say he's holding his promise and he will deliver on it. Brian Tama Mimiko School, now schools be brave a year are great on a serious level. Yeah, I school Akropong, go school Kapman. I dare Bakwana as kids, ye chiripa ne farming. Ye Nikakani who says, say you're diet in the right place. A kutu, a bear, grapefruit, ya tomatoes near the enketing. It is at a great time to be a farming. But ye who says, boy. A Greek in secondary schools, in training colleges, even up to university level. At the end of the year, man, Kenya sadi enibio, because sometimes what is secondary schools be say, you need meko, you need tomatoes, you need na assassin daho. I don't know what has happened to that thing. In your plan, is there anything?
Kwame Emriasisa. Uko kwapemai. But utu kwan ko ewiase baby a enye school for na edo mo yefu but what I say say be me say ewiase ha aka we ya onko ye Burundi a onko ye wako baby a hipa na ubekwa wako ewiase a UK US school for NA school family. I understand
the concept.
Aha. And it is something that we want to pilot again, because Emre Sakura Kwame say wo ti hey obeteno na period Wednesday 9 to 12 here the Obako school farm obeti ase.
What if a part of agric lessons?
But I'm saying
ain't enye say a by force and a part of agric lessons. Obeti ase.
But say a Greek lesson any food production.
Say what a theory and practice.
Me tell you. We do what call a Greek farm. Old dono and come. But I say, okay, with this school farm no. Exactly.
And the intro on social.
And you do call school farm a career practice. I will be going to make any that. Emre Adani.
Yeah.
Emre Adani. But that said, no, we want to pilot if schools now that's one SAS, if we can support the schools develop vegetable farming in the schools. We want to pilot that. Near here, say be year, you better also.
But you folk of man start and I make me school on there, me perceive be papa because.
I say
you want to say be brave.
Me call precisely gone.
Na say precisely from kamo ba girls who are bria. Muche mo bri girls na ma buy hot abenu men say for no samba
okrapman kam ka say ubeka sayokrapman say ba be hair girls no
ho de mo buy ye mo pre ba a brief for de no mo dia
yeah that's it
so mo de mo fa yeah
high kwan Mike Simano you know anyway present say dodo na no yeah the city schools yeah expansion your school farm kran no IPS
to say UPSC
and alumni Acheampong school. Okay, a Honsa as a Semua, Dodo Nako. But then again, I'm even talking about just Accra.
Yeah.
Ashanti regional. Most of the schools in the regional Musa as 70s animal. But it is something that I said a me adane.
That's
we
it.
have to accept it. But where it's possible, we'll pilot it. And if it works, we will adopt it. But we don't really want to make it a major policy, say we are going to go into school farming and rely on the school children as farm labor.
Ohana UN for the international organization say child labor no be high.
UN for never be high. Who kwame se fa kan ya wo ba wo ho. Wo na wo ba be ha ya dwen.
Oh, mention that ham member mo chikakra.
Sanity. We're going to look at it. It's one of the things that per se one. But Kwame, I want to assure Ghanaians. I really, really want to assure Ghanaians this government has a proper plan and strategy for food security. And we pray that when the PFJ 2.0 is launched,
launching that
yeah, on my penny preparatory grounds now, yeah, America for Nasha said they are shares as a dida. But so my penny ebe launch program no, yeah, share names before the end of August no, obetimi aye. Na Ghana for and support to sa agenda yeah, Ghana na because it is our food security. Already yeah, from the eastern corridor of Africa to the western corridor, baby has already.
Yeah, security-wise.
Security-wise, we take a lot of onions, a lot of maize, a lot of tomatoes from the northern middle belt of Africa, and then a whole ninasoa, and yamanu entiminya den emebio. Ya won sase, ya won nipa, ya wadwen, ya nyina yen kambom. PFJ 2.0, de ohia ni asase, fabra, ne yemmoa. Ne yensan koya no ne yenye bi nko amanone emfeska emra manum cocoa board turnaround strategy oman nyina meta akire nya san niswade hunu na ye wo no emrem cocoa akuafo ahode mfoforo ye de bra omuyi woni nyina so na woni ye increase your production from 800,000 metric tons and fa yenko 1.5-2 million ebetimi kura ye mpako d'Ivoire ho Niembe number 1 in the world. San niswadi hunu a yedi esisi ye niesu nano. Yesre Ghana for. Enyam eduane sam nyama. Then nanse one video bi me deputy whip ene atoforsen. No mu didi no.
I ohuro no.
Uti omuti eduane hu ti so omuka politics.
Dabio.
Eduane asem de nyama nyosem.
That's a good one. Nyama nyosem.
Eduane ni si hope. Nyama nyosem bio.
Dabi.
Ye di wi a ne ye num nsu a ne aka ma nyosem. Intimi stress en hihye ya ye di etohoi. Ghana ni na fa hu se ye ka se ye be fa poultry a free 15,000 metric tons. Akọ 25,000 metric tons end of this year. Media, stakeholders, everybody should hold our feet to that fire because a national agenda. You can say you debate 50,000 metric tons, 75,000 metric tons end of next year. They should hold our feet to the fire because when we have delivered for all Ghana. Now, we need the support of Ghanaians to succeed and be food secure in the next 5 years. We can. Me call Kumewu. Na Kumewu mahini me born abasina na yedase. Wama National Service for 800,000 acres of land.
800,000.
800,000.
We have that much land?
Oh, I don't cry. And yes, I would Kumewu na momo. Kitu heavy.
800,000.
Which is about 320,000 hectares. But what? Yes, but the whole of Netherlands. The whole of Netherlands.
Yeah.
They crop on 2.2 million hectares of land. The whole of Netherlands.
Kumewu alone gives us 300 and something thousand.
Almost about 12-15%. Kumewu Peu. Meanwhile, Netherlands is the second largest producer of agri produce in the world. In the world. With 51,000 farms and about 200,000 farmers. Ghana, there were 3.5 million farmers.
Mostly.
We can, do you understand? So we have the land. With the Kumewu, Secha farm plains, Kwewa farm plains, at Asante Acheampong Pe, we can get 1 million hectares, half of what
Netherlands
has. Yanko North, Yanko Ashanti, Bono, Yanko Central. So, if we do it right, which we can be food self-sufficient and export for foreign exchange.
Okay, baby. Okay, Secha farm plains near there. Maybe a trembe near to say our farm plains should be the food basket of this country. So I brought from the food basket. Maybe Superche say good roads, irrigation, proper research, science, backed by science, CSIR, all these agencies. Say you're back together. Our front plains alone beats me more than half our needs. And I said, what is the plan?
You can't say our front plains your food basket. The basket in Nikusi Hopeni Jaho. You have food nengu. So in a basket in the Susino, Edasodaho. The ye say, and Ramekan Kumewu, ya declare Honina as the Afram Plains Irrigation Project. Yebe developing various economic enclaves. And the National Service 800,000 acres, one economic enclave. And within a farm plains irrigation project now, CSR for Ekwakoboa, Ministry of Agri for Ankasa Ekoho, JIDA, the irrigation Ekoho, you mobilize aggregators, seed suppliers, fertilizer suppliers into that economic enclave. Then we are able to provide land, a road infrastructure, electricity infrastructure, research, Bibia Ekosa economic enclave. We want to be able to get within the Afam Plains Irrigation Project about 1 million hectares of land for commercial agriculture. Was there, but you be developing as a charm in an organized fashion. They can move from this subsistence farming of a bro banchi meko prekese bibia wasase 1+ to about 5 acres of a single crop, mechanized. We can get the good yields. Indeed, a farm plains title na demand food basket, and then you declare as a major irrigation zone. Which I say, various economic Ministry of Agriculture, almost Ministry of Finance, NIEP project, about Ghana case about Tampa, almost 20,000 acres. That's one economic enclave. You support to the Nende. And when we launch the PFJ 2.0, we invite people like you and all Ghanaians to at least take a portion of farmland and get our support. It's a national call. I will say, research, academia, machinery, if anything, investment. Where be who me? Obra Penny, despite new for it.
More ideas brutal.
Say last me no mo kotenase na me kasa me ni abra me kasa mo ti hodi na me nkofo na nyam na me ni omo kasa me nkofo bi na kasa bo mo tie me dey say poultry I was say ye ni say me sre mo mebo ano ofori ben say na sa dey we dey
so for so ye oda dey
sanity den senior global president I say Bryan many despite ye betimi aye poultry, one as a business and two to help feed the country, if this is what you are saying. Me the numbers not chira more. I'm say me more masasi. Until me pay asasi among wadawenya, and they've assured me that they will build one of the biggest poultry farms in this country. Into ton yaya na unya wedro. It's good for business and it's good for the country. And so when we have launched PFJ 2.0, We are going to market the concept that agric is profitable. Agric is not for the poor. Agric is for people, decent. Everybody can go into agriculture and make a decent life.
You're making agric sexy. Bryan, 18 months from now, all things being equal, you will not be a agric minister. Plans, ideas are okay.
Ministry for
there be say 18 months from now, na do government to call.
MPP into about for Ebiana.
Well, Ebiana assign your agric minister. But Ebia Swana Oko opposition.
I'm forward looking.
Oh, I say I'm not backward looking, but I am realistic.
Oh, here side and side. You have to look forward.
But in the next 18 months, Nanado Abai will come to an end.
Yeah.
And Brofoke said about Cocoa Terminals, we appointees in the Cocoa Terminals. Not just all quite on ideas how do you for me now? Inside 18 months from today, a dear Ninya my realistic a bit with the Bryan Acheampong.
Cocoa turnaround.
You're sure about that?
It's immediate.
You're sure?
It's. I mean, in end of this month, over to the basic cocoa aquarium. Omati crowd. So had the new cocoa into Monterey. Omo cocoa no mati the major turnaround of the cocoa sector. Major turnaround.
Okay.
Number 2, the oil sector reforms. Over to some this month, yeah. Number 3, PFJ 2.0. It's going to is a major turnaround of the agri sector, where a lot of young people, because of the sikasemu ayetimi eyefi kokomuno, eyefi agric, a lot of people are going to go into agriculture because of the massive support that they are going to get from government, which will in turn lead to our food security. Say me nyebi biana sa niema miensa we die Kwame Ghana. I mean, I don't even want to believe in this principle. Say Ghana they kai me, because eduane sem there enye ko terminals with
any government.
With any government. Entina make say o say Ghana phone na ye di see any so. Ghana for Ghana for amanoni Ghana for we are seeing na ye di see any so say plan PFJ 2.0, 10 crops plus poultry in 5 years. Say na ye ni na yaka say ye beye for our food security, for our food health. What goes in will determine how quickly you go to Kolebu. But what I say, they would know. And then a betcha say ubeko Kolebu every month and now beko every 5 years. And we believe that if the food that we produce in Ghana and consume in Ghana is much more healthier than what we import. And so for our food security and for our food health and for our food nutrition, we should all, notwithstanding the Kufuor government or the other MPP that government that takes over, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with we being Ghanaians and our food security. And we all hands must be on deck to ensure, say, we solve the problem. Cocoa board is our asset. And we're very grateful to the Ministry of Finance and Bank of Ghana for supporting our turnaround. Yes, we can't be in Ghana, Bank of Ghana for your bomb, but Sebi, Yanko, ye Buidamwa, Anko, ye cocoa rules, Anko, ye cocoa bills, Anka cocoa board, a canon mama Bank of Ghana, so, and so mubi, Neno, Obian for many, and Kusos. And we have to come to that realization and lead the charge to our own food security. Ghana happens to be a good boy in a very bad neighborhood. So,
I like that. Good boy in a bad neighborhood.
Yes. I mean, if you look at what is happening around us, it is very, very important, say, we all rally around the food security call and deal with it. And yes, sir.
Bryan, is somehow okay, NATO and your military NATO, but NATO, how do we ensure, say, it is not NATO, no action, talk only? Which we ensure, Sabono?
When you talk away and near my yashas, ye na make him be actually.
But if you how they kick out,
day.
Oh, that's it in some way.
Daka.
Yeah, they're sending until me team where we say, why we just pray because Bryan, Obi Oni Mubianim, how very energetic you are.
Yeah.
But all kinds of I say Tonko for team, all the messages I'm getting any part there. But I any part will break across it. Brian, are you sure na nkwankwa neto na efe chire no?
Wait the Kwame can say me ne cocoa board for one day no year board meeting na me borrow.
Yeah.
O man frame. Na me there be. And I me borrow meeting na me secretary. Mrante ne maba wo ha. Sa kwan ya de cocoa akuafo afa so ne say ni net mon frame ha so me ka kire mu as a minister enye bio. Entino mon fa kasa foforo emra. No mo frɛ producer price committee members ne by me san no mu share na me this asem no to omanim ɛna ye bombo mu and then we came up with a solution na onim mia me koda dem no me hwa di na me say na dey we ye be yi because
say the bibia bo
me say me da odi me numbers na midnight am frɛ kokobo see you am say asem na ye ka no because I'm far Ghana for Ebekumi.
Yeah.
Into GD. No, so numbers na kind of. And I'm so okay. Mate. Kwame. Me call cabinet. Me call here turn around strategy presentation. Cabinet for here any bobo mum penny for. Bisa some no dane na me ya no me ya ne. I'm see you. Omo approve here. Omo approve here na who say menya problem. Because cabinet approve.
Yeah.
Me say call back to Cocoa board say, hey, mo hwade na ye kan no. Cabinet agiatum. See enko implement. Mu gidi. I'm see so computer no foforo.
Afi ni so do foforo.
Yeah, mu na who say ampa. Ade no e be adwuma. It gave me the confidence to now start talking about it. Into the whole cano, no cre. A bunny say na ubenya sa win, but it is there. We've started working on it. And now I was in Kumeu. I saw the land. I mean, the tractor so called ye mo baby I land clearing me community. I spend the whole day making sure say asemna ye cano possible. The all clear as I see. OG 16,000. Ojina ho bi mi bisa anse krache. Nti bulldozer ye adwuma a day or chere me petrol auto me hunini na. What you say? So everything that I have talked about in cocoa, in PFJ
poultry, PFJ 2.0.
Hey, na kwa mintino say anye ye betina Ghana ha. We only produce 29% of what we consume in onion. Nti ye be koswa ba betina Ghana ha na
Accra Jenny
so kwan bia so yenya indeed that kopim se Nyankopon ebeba me yenya idi
David
enti no ade enti na
Jenny tomatoes meko
we consume 500,000 metric tons of onion. We produce only 129,000 metric tons.
Enti we import the rest.
Ye kra Jenny ye krefi desert so
Burkina ni Niger.
Desert.
Niger suna kuabe.
Desert. Na ye Ghana ye see ye wo nyansa mroso ye wo asase ye wo nsuo ye wo bibia ni ye kra jene. Hey, I mean I say we dey Kwame menti ase. Enti no Sebi, we need to take some bold action to deal with it.
And are you going to do it?
It's not me, it's us.
But you are the leader.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to lead it. The president has charged us, and I'm inviting all Ghanaians to this charge that some of these 10 crops, onion, tomato, pepper, in 5 years, we cannot import a single of these items.
You mean we should not?
We cannot. We cannot. We should not. We cannot. We shan't not. Whatever.
Just say not.
Why me nyansa bi anim? Number 2, maize.
Bro.
Soya. We shouldn't import it. Plantain, cassava. Hey, ade. Enti Kwame, enya say asem na America no me dada oba. Eye yeni na was here ni bre.
PFJ 1.0 and see when you can what happened? Be are you 2.0. 1.0 na nye. There be Bryan.
That is why the farmers.
Bryan 1.0 na nye.
The book has said. Then I will come.
Bryan, me phone lines. I mean, invite cocoa farmers and other farmers. I mean, me some 1.0.
Then I will see when this I will bet me. I say a year now.
Send me maybe phone lines. Bryan, I'm out for. I complain you.
No, you see, as a country, and this is the first time we are going to put maybe 2 by end of the year. We should reach 25,000 metric tons of poultry production. Now we know as a country, say, end of the year, the target is 25,000. If we don't reach, then we know we have failed. That is a kind of language. PFJ 1.0, then I'll see when it's
fertilizer.
But here supply.
Na and yet to send a pen.
La braca.
Bryan, me phone lines. Bryan, you want to dare me on that? Mayo atu di bio. Atu Bryan. Mayo bio. Me phone line. I mean, fertilizer and come on.
Say Ghana for a free. A come boso asem na obia contribute to ne kwan ya de agrek no be.
Me pese me bi some fertilizer pe. Because we say 1.0 in America na nyano.
Oh, adwen na obetongum. Adwen we dey obetongum.
That's my sheda. Say me who say white shirt. Intini be bia no say me humfi. Harry Acheampong, Reverend Harry Acheampong says, we know Bryan as an IT man who is also pragmatic. Before politics, we know he was influential in the IT space, senior high school, blah, 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 blah. And then he works with such zeal. We believe he will succeed at the Agric Ministry. Reverend Harry Acheampong, thank you very much for your thoughts. Bryan Acheampong in the common Agric Minister Enchebia Obabe sorry na wako. But DC Donkof Husseini ote samaka about Afran Plains into Uswa Chontintin Wababi Rem meaning say open. Tell Bryan that food security is the greatest threat in any country. He should make us hungry and see what we will do to him. But I believe he will succeed. But tell him Abotantre, or is Abotantre? It's in Central Front Plains, not Kumewu. He should give us our funds. All the lands are in my district. Don't go for saying Mate Yadase. And then let's see. Quick one here. I was going to ask Bryan my very final question. Yes, Bryan, my very final question about Yenshe Niebeye Diabua. Post-harvest losses. Yeah. Warehousing, silos. Yabehese no baya ibedua anko sei anko pro anko shreyen adian ye sare post harvest losses.
So the way we produce now, the you can't post harvest losses. The problem can never be solved.
Okay.
And let me use a national service example. And now you call economic enclave. You see that they've harvested their crops and they have a dryer.
More dryer
in the warehouse. They dry, try bruna, no dry, no baggy, no they show warehouse.
Okay.
Now we full kwetia. Now a full way say it's difficult to support that investment with the infrastructure now we can but with the new economic enclave if you are in an economic enclave, you are supported with machinery for harvesting, and immediately you are supported with, for example, if it is maize, soya, you are supported with drying, and therefore the warehousing that is built within that economic enclave, that in itself will help Hollander. Every farm, if anything, warehousing structure, it's your phone. Farm beer, there's about 30 hectare farm. We want a tractor, or want a machine, or harvester, or want a silo, or store any grains. In Ghana, it's not like that.
We're told this in PFJ1.
No, in PFJ1, what we try to do was to
Bryan, stop doing what we try to do now. We because someone PFJ1 no. Nya wo kesi si o me kan them here.
Yes, warehouses.
Yes,
we built 80 warehouses.
So
about 60 of them are complete.
So what happened?
National Service, the National Service for PFJ, one district, one health warehouse run.
But
I'm saying, say, that was the plan. But it's not sustainable in the way that if you are producing if I say 1.2 million metric tons of maize, yes, 80 warehouses now are buying
yeah,
it's 80,000 metric tons.
The deficit from the get-go, I've been issue.
Exactly. The investment required. I know that better than I can want them. So, how do we solve that problem with the level of investment? So, just yes, PFJ built warehouses, but with what we are going, we need to invite the private sector into the warehousing space. We cannot continue to rely on government alone for our food security. We need to invite major players in the food value chain: production, processing, warehousing, distribution.
Production, processing, warehousing, distribution.
Yes. Private sector so
Finally.
Father, this in the John.
Father, this on when you.
Father, we are a photo. We are superstar.
No, you mentioned peasant farmers. No, Mubisa me say, who say one for peasant farmers and can I say you mentioned them earlier. Cry, Ghana,
no farmers don't know peasant farmers. Intimate farmers are. Then I'm talking about peasant farming, peasant farming or family farm.
Yes.
So I say Ghana farmers 3.5 million. Do peasant
farmers.
We want to help them increase production.
Yeah.
Increasing the size of their farms, increasing the yield for our own food security. So when I talk about farmers in Ghana, that is
the primary target.
Yes.
Finally, Brian.
Okay, finally, fourth one new.
There be nam say I have my final question. So then I said me to living room near Din Comointino.
Final question, and I feel the finally.
And away the final cry.
Final on the final.
Yes, I just want your thoughts.
Yeah.
Galamsey and the effect on agric. Meaning say you're only 4 months in office, but maybe I'll bet you handing over notes. One because of your experience in other areas, Intino, I'm sure you have an opinion. Galamsey and agric. How far?
Kwame, mesrew.
Yes.
I have an uncomfortable view on this, and I don't want Ghanaians to hear about it.
I'm beginning to think that you and I think alike.
Let me skip this question. I don't want to comment on this particular one.
Are you looking at it from the security point of view?
I'm looking at it how it's because let me not talk about my views on Galamsey agriculture, how that whole operation is going and all those things. A lot of things. My main fancy here.
And but not just say. But as one unya obeka say bi.
Debbie, see, my teacher catching injury. She said, "Piamina me."
No, only me India. I'm so many say me no ya drink koben krom on Galamsey.
Me nim wa drink there.
Oh, me dem adwene senka ye kata ye ni na yem yankrofobia ebejai.
But me dey say Kwame,
ebia the Ivorian way bebo.
Ebia na me no me kwa dey hu hia say ebe kata ye ni.
Really? Because a national security resource.
I said, wait. But the politics of it, the timing of it, the people involved.
And I feel Nenso Umpo.
Yeah. See, any na ye kase ye nya. Yen kase ye nya, yen kope baby ntra. Ni ye ya de ni dia. We have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Once and for all. Now me mommy fancy her.
Because only some call black voter also. You saw the pictures.
Kwame, the minim ni say Yetna Fulani, forgive me.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Cattle herdsmen.
Yeah.
Fulani attacking a
group of people here.
Cattle herdsmen. Yetna who
yeah.
Tena who nipa we and some see maiming, raping. Me buy na me share cattle herdsmen in 2016. I'm say catch it. Quite be asked to move to Africa. Me catch them say idea rolling sent me anye. Kufuor by went to me anye meals operation then me sukoro ma me pe voter me see me to cattle herdsmen as I'm say mati. Yeah be any to abama me. And next be who said nentwie toilet kakra bi go na from 2015.
Na bana nka da so.
Say e bia na
kakra.
What?
Utuom.
Na me yam dey. Obi ye na fo si wadua ne banche wo si on sorry na nentwie ba bedidi. Ni ye hwe. Ya tena ho saa so ho na ye nentwie say kwame anka baako.
Obi akọ.
Oh, na say Mati say mienu bi asa ba area mu ho. Me din kramom say ebehwe. Because you see, if we want to deal with the matter, we deal with it.
Yeah.
We deal with it. If it drebi asia the ba bene anka ba dis obi ante ho. Me pe ma sem kro, omu tu nipa ni na afi ho.
For nentwie no.
Me say ya pamu nipa nyina wo kro num e no mo take over. Eni atena ho a me say anka ne ye call memu ni asante achemare. Anka eyewe ye tu ye hu si ho ye bitu ase me say kwame ye tu ase obia okromemu emfre phone we so intino if you want to deal with the subject matter you deal with it. You want to manage it, you let people know that you are managing it,
but you don't dance around it.
Pretty much that's my style.
Well, I happen to be on the same page with you on this matter. But
it's not to downplay the efforts.
And I can say there are several factors. And so you're managing it, you're dealing with it, you're dancing around it. And our factors not also the politics of it. You yourself mentioned the politics, the human rights wing, Ahim for Assem, and some not does.
And only makes it something that you have to manage.
Yeah.
And the economics of it.
Yeah.
Who factor in there? Then do your management. But who say me mindset to
a deal.
A deal with a problem. You just say we are no manage.
Only Acheampong. I'll say good morning, Chairman General. It's exciting to hear my brother Bryan speak about agri the way he has. And I'm very happy for him. Anyway, next time we'll talk about about agric insurance to assure investors of a stable income. Well, we'll look at it, Acheampong. Thank you very much, former MP. Rebisi, I'm really loving Bryan Acheampong. He seems to be very frank. Well, that is one of his biggest problems.
Kwame, me say loving in the number,
man. In fact, Bryan say, yeah, nah, God have us through. Don't mind Bryan Acheampong. It looks like he wants to be a free Akoto's running mate. So their campaign will be planting for food and votes. Oh my God, I love you people, man. Bryan, I know pay me that say. I know, sir, it took forever to get you in here, but it was well worth the wait. Thank you very much for your time.
Patience, I'm your masweti. The annual modern one in Panchami. Next time I'll do better.
Well,
we need now more, dear more Ghana food security. But
PFJ 2.0 patrol on Chiria. Any other matters, you better so be near what I jibium. No, I bet Abuayan, not in Titsimu Abba. Especially for those who would like to invest and now some better say, you know, would love that. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Bryan Acheampong, Member of Parliament, Abetifi, Minister of Agric, Republic of Ghana, and Yetin in Kanum. On if I this is some celebrity photograph. In the meantime, young Koto Danwai, made them special gardens, Danny Beato, made them catch room. Special gardens, our Denta Ebri Highway, a special upon baby free bath. Adania Phil. 1 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4 bedrooms. Very well appointed neighborhood. For Special Gardens, that was 059-691-4157. 059-691-4157. And now 020-138-1234. America for 24. Exactly 11 in the morning. Where the Kofi Kumbilson and pass or Mammy America Crana men Cassimi Bakum me no me and sa. Normally, first Brada, Joada Brada ne Yawada, and if ye be Brada ne Yawada. But and ne, I have Branadanka or no Cabanank we ne dear Amwa sorry, but Professor Kofi Acheampong Abekan. Opani?
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah, join about.
Opinion no pay. Yenim so yebisa.
No pay de boko. Penfo se wo de abo no to gem na won tru ya. Wo da woni nkum. Ade aye nyina nim se ebe adaduanan ene kakra ni. Ena mabakan kodwodubofo Acheampong efri mu.
Ampa.
Yedin na wo tweda no amanfo beboaye pa Peace FM monso mo ka ho ene de ye no share na no memre de ye twa mu yi
Nampa
eno so adofo a ebeboaye no me de minimum a me nyinum say ye wi a kanen kra de na ye fro kai ekode daase free enkra eben ho no menim say piece of film from be ya maye na so ye me ahoahoa se bianka sa me ba na omombe boaye no me ambeda wo mase na me wi a na me de ahye momonsa edide din ka no onyankopon edom yen kwame ye beye yen de na misro pa yensuo
sensuo beton
na if you say enadwi ana etwetwamo no fefin bi ana wo munam se ye ko trans ne nsuo eje mu ana ye ndey ye bompa ya se nyame ye sena ontie ye ampani ampa memne da no nsuo anto
yeah
kwasi da ye to aso so nsuo anto that is onyame ne adeniye
papa
nti ye say de aseda emanyankopon efri nyankopon so a nyankopon anam sifo a omobae eye asofo
okay mi ho mo hopa
yes na asofo no na ye sofo pani cry your friend superintendent circuit
Methodist circuit
circuit on na be preach ye no
okay
yes on na asofo efri adenta ene oma wo free tama di sofo mbae nyina ye da o mase na asofo bi nso twen oho agye sia maye asofo a o brode kwano bosotwe na me am ofa ase sofo obian jei on de oba ha no di ambulance na chi esa akọ bo asofo na
ofri ha na koye
e ma om kusie nti mada sofo no ase no na mada Methodist wa omoba nyina ase enkenka agoba Methodist
we dey wa sorry
ya me am sorry free na otweda no enkenka youth fo a omu adwuma a omo aye no kwame se ade a yesese no hwere a omo asɛn no omo sika a kwame yentumi ti ye do ma se na fe na meba rampim mu asiedu yankasa president se oye obayiye na president atiase se wakora no na oboame ewo madwuma yem nti metu kwan kora dakro de bejai na maba ampani ampa president e de ose yo
na do dankwa akufuado
na ado dankwa akufuado oma boy kwa biasan so omo sika bibia so omo ye de boy bia omo ye na chief of staff
Mami Freeman
already nipa ya de a osayi
amen
se free sabre na ba bepem se memre dankra okwaye ba ko osofo Anthony Kojobu achi ayi
yes
so oye said there do obeye bia ba ho no obai eye niso na fe ministers ahodo ya mi minister aduchu am ono atukwan but oma Reverend Intim Fojo
okay deputy minister
e be sina nine and now I MPs ahodo mo kranso mo penin so bai
asai kwa me just by
yes
oni ofori sapon
Freddy's corner
Freddy's corner mi hono
meet mu boni pending and na Ghana Journalists Association mo bodu or they say mo chair president
bye Jumfo bye oh that's nice oh presidente why are there
na mi wien sa na fe maba enyumakuo to say despite media
yen dey say yen
yes and a Ken City baby ana akwara no ye adwuma
Oman FM4 me hu kwam na kwache wo
omo management Antistella by
me hu no ba me kwam na
enti kwame o bono po ana hu say ye na fe akosi omo universities universities are minim a me no ma ye adwuma nyina UUW Winneba ebai UCC ebai
wow.
KNUST ebai ena legon de na omo nchina no ma yerem was vice chancellor nkasa no ho
oh wow
ene former province ena miami provost na linguistics for them say komo ya je baby ani aba patanya
na bin komo ya o department ho
yes
komo ya linguistics department ho
and kwame ya de a manfo ya de na fe enkro no a ye free mu no so se oye ye wa ha na nipa be free sawia aba nipa be free asisiriwa aba nipa be free kokofu dwuna se aba ɛna ɔmo nso a ɔmo ɛsɛ nka ɔmo ba ha ɔmo ntumi ama ɔmo no ɛkɔ hɔ ɛkɔ twɛnyɛ ɛyɛ bibia kwame to me bono pa na ne American say onyame nhira mu nyina
nhira so no nhye odin
na esanse moye ma ebro so ekoye sa brempon yie bi so oyakoda
sa na we na say omampanyin aba chief of staff aba onya akola bio oyo brempon ankasa na Prof Yama shed and you know come say mami ntwa no
kwame eno ani de kan ti me free ha na afi na me ko hwese betimi agema ho me kakra
me so da kakra
ye de ne aka na mam na mada o manfo ase amaye
mate
scan kofo eyi de bu ayi no nyina Yankopon na oye ne bibia Yankopon fam no one times one enye one one raised to the power in
infinity.
It's answer say ode a bro na baba ko ehye forma na say e bo betem kra hwe betem na aba wo ho bebre nti baby a omanfo yi sika de boy bia no onyame onua no say abro ma wo mo
amen
na enso mo ho
amen
ahodin bia nkofo asɛ no ebre ankofo o mada je nyina onyankopon enka wo mo
amen
kwame manosi
Prof Yama shedding Yama pension baby ni nua mpanyifo nyina shedding Yama ma me shedding Yama ni yere ne ma shedding Yama busuafo nyina shedding na me de bia me kase me ma me se me papa wu me ma me wu me kuna wu na me baso wu hwenya ya so ba wu na we so ya obakan very nightmarish for a parent. Prof Yama shedding
damasi
I mean count me gidi say emrepema honden ba na ahoto kakra ba obesan ba na ya bedin komo ha
me dase
ye dase
ti bia obi o ha mentumi anka ya mo ni din a
ye de ache
omfa nche me
ye de ache prof ye de ache na sa bi nkwa de oni ani ade ha de